Well, happy Saturday, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Hopefully, you had a very good week despite the rising price of gas. It's not keeping us rather from running longer distances, unpleasant as it is. So we are now 1 week, 7 days away from Record Store Day drop number 2, and it'll be a drop of Record Store Day stuff. We'll get to this here in a little bit and how we're going to handle things this time around at Radio Wasteland. Weather-wise, outside today looks like it's nice right now, but could be deceiving. I think there's a chance of rain later on today. So get out and enjoy yourselves now, and then come to the Wasteland and do some digging for new and vintage vinyl, which there is some new vinyl here, by the way. Couple of quick hellos. It is a great day with a question mark, Pat. Really, it is. Put an exclamation point at the end of that one. There we go. All right. It is supposed to be. There you go. Pat's questioning everything this morning. Good morning from Toledo, Betty. Thank you for being here. And Rick on the west side representing good morning from sunny Grand Rapids. So, well, yesterday you may have seen that we had a bit of a delay in one of our shipments this week. Wasn't a pleasant one, so we had very, very minimal new vinyl to go out. That did show up by mid to late afternoon yesterday, so we do have some new releases, but other new releases, new stuff was delayed even further as they didn't make it to our distributors in time, one of which being the anticipated, and I know that a lot of you had pre-ordered the Samantha Fish. That didn't show up. I'll be following up either today or tomorrow to see where the heck that is and see if our folks got a hold of them, so they'll ship them out for next week. So and then this comes again on the heels of last Saturday. I made this great big, we're going to start talking about new releases on Saturday, so you can order them ahead of time and make sure you get them on the day of release. And we see how well that worked out with week 1. So we're going to do it again today. There's another big slate of new releases. Yes, even with Record Store Day on Saturday, there's going to be a slate of new releases coming out on Friday. So we'll cover those later on this afternoon. Make sure you tune into our YouTube channel to watch that. And again, let me know by Sunday afternoon if there's something in that batch that you would like to order and have us attempt to get for you. One more good morning here we have from Gary. Oops, there it is. Gary, good morning. Thank you for being here. So 1 week, Record Store Day, drop number 2. And I haven't been very, very vocal about this other than saying, hey, we're doing this. There is a little bit of excitement ginning up for this, but not a whole lot so far. So we'll see what we can do to amp that up a little bit. The releases, I got one small batch this week of the RSD2 releases, the drop releases, and I've got more coming, probably the rest. It better be the rest coming on Monday and Tuesday of next week. So I'll get all of the rest of them because we're getting a little close on time. So for drop number 2, we'd been planning on having this a little bit more low key than the April Record Store Day. And I'm going to kind of stick to that a little bit. To that end, next Saturday, we will not open early. We are going to open at 10 a.m., our normal Saturday time. So come in the doors then. Now, whether there will be a lineup or not, I don't know. It really kind of depends on what those releases shake out to be. And we will talk about those releases on a special, either we'll do it live, like our regular live preview, or I'll do a recorded one, almost said taped, but we'll do a recorded one at some point when all of them are here, so you know what we have. So again, the doors will open at 10 a.m., our normal time next Saturday. That also means next Saturday I will do this live coming up again just before. It'll be a brief one so we can get ready to go, but we will still do a live next Saturday at 9:45 a.m. just prior to opening up the doors. Now, on to the bigger news with the next Saturday and trying to get a little bit more excitement into this. We've made a couple of decisions here at the store. We were not going to do a giveaway. I wasn't going to pass out numbers just in case there's a line, but we've decided to do that. The numbers I think are a good idea. It keeps people from cutting in if we have a line, say one person holds a space and then 10 people show up and say, I'm with him. So we're going to pass out numbers again. I will probably be here, I'm guessing around 8 or so on Saturday next week. And I'll pass out numbers to anyone who happens to be in line. Again, don't know if there will be, but we'll take numbers and pass them out. And those numbers will be tossed into our giveaway box. And it won't be an all day thing. I think we'll probably stop taking the numbers around noonish or so. But what we will do, rather than drawing for something, humdrum like a record or a turntable or a t-shirt, we're going to draw a name for a $50 gas card next Saturday for anyone who gets here early enough to warrant a number. So yes, we're going to give away a gas card. It bugs me that a lot of you are going to have to choose between gassing up your vehicle and buying a record. So why not both? Now, additionally, it's going to be a $50 gas card. So that's what, a half tank for somebody like me with a truck. But it's better than nothing. Yeah, John says a whole 2 gallons. You bet. Hey, John. Hey, Heather. Heather and John were here yesterday, by the way. Coolness. And Jeff says gas. So additionally to that, we are also going to put out a batch of mystery bags, the $1 mystery bags. We know you guys love them. We love them too because it helps get rid of vinyl. And inside the mystery bags, in addition to a brand new release that we got an extra one of, we're going to put that in one of the mystery bags along with the other stuff. I'm probably going to put a couple of gas cards in the mystery bags too. Ooh, so we're going to limit them to one mystery bag per person. So again, not much, but hey, every little bit helps. And that's kind of what we're aiming for here. So there you go. We can look forward to it. We'll have more info on the releases we'll have for next Saturday as next week progresses. So look for that preview. We'll do that either live or taped, one way or the other. And I said taped, so we'll do that. So speaking of new releases, the ones that showed up yesterday that did not make it in time for the video, brand new stuff. Yes, brand new stuff from the Doobie Brothers. This is Liberte. I think there's only 2 of the original Doobies left on this one, but we do have a copy of Liberte. I have not listened to that yet, so I don't know what that is. Okay, here's a fun one. Elton John. This is called Chartbusters Go Pop, legendary cover tunes by Elton John, recorded in 1969 and 70. And when Heather was here yesterday, she kind of pointed this out. There's other stuff on here. In the Summertime, Spirit in the Sky, Traveling Band, Up Around the Bend. So lots of other cool stuff. Come and get it. It's all in the game. But there's one that stands out, To Be Young, Gifted, and Black. That is a cover tune sung by Elton John. That's on here as well. So we got a couple copies of that. That's on gold vinyl. Some live stuff, some classic live stuff. This is Asia live at the Budokan Tokyo from 1983. And this has got Downs, Howe, Lake, and Palmer. So that is your classic top of the peak lineup for Asia right there. It's an MTV satellite telecast to America from September of 1983. It is a double LP. I don't know if it is on colored vinyl. I don't think it is. And not to be outdone, here is Journey, same thing. Live in Houston from 1981, the Escape Tour. And this is the Journey with Steve Perry singing. So some live stuff from Journey. Only got one of those left, but I do have more coming next week. If anybody needs one, you need to let me know, so we'll order them. Also live, UFO from Cleveland in 1982. This one is on limited edition blue vinyl. So some cool stuff from UFO there. Other new releases, a reissue. Bad Religion's Process of Belief was reissued, and I think this is on limited edition color vinyl, so some cool punk. Orange Black Galaxy vinyl, so says the sticker on the back. We did not get the Question Mark and the Mysterians album that everybody wanted, and a couple of you pre-ordered that, it being 96 Tears, but we did get their follow-up one, Action. So I've got a couple copies of this, some great stuff nonetheless. It is on black vinyl, and we hope to get the 96 Tears reissue for next week. We'll follow up on that as well. Okay, other new releases. This is a reissue just from basically a couple of years ago. Les Claypool and Sean Lennon, the Claypool. I need my allergy meds. Claypool Lennon Delirium, because I'm in there too. South of Reality. The first edition was on colored vinyl. And this one is their Amethyst edition. It's on purple and blue colored vinyl. So some cool stuff. Oops. And then we do have, conking that around. We also have the Monolith of Phobos, released a couple of weeks back from Claypool Lennon. I think I need some sleep here, folks. This one is on colored vinyl as well. So we do have a copy of that left, as well as the South of Reality. So check those out. Other restocks, we got some Velveteers. Somebody had ordered this. If you're the person that ordered the Velveteers, I do have your copy set aside. Tried calling you and your voicemail is not set up. So come get it. Peter Murphy Cascade. This was a indie store exclusive issue from a while ago. It's been back ordered. We got a copy now. And I got another copy of the Bo Burnham Inside. Some very interesting stuff from a YouTuber who put this album out, put out a special. It's a comedy special. So we'll check this out. It's not the colored vinyl version, but still kind of cool. And then yesterday we did get a whole bunch of music on vinyl, which is odd because once in a while these things are delayed. Then we get them once in a while, but we got some of them, including the Golden Earrings Moontan music on vinyl. This one is numbered. Very cool stuff. And yes, don't point out the irony of me censoring the uncensored version cover of this. It's just that Facebook's a little fickle from time to time. So there you have it. But remastered, it's a double LP expanded edition, 5,000 individually numbered copies, the only one we've got. We also got a Bill Wyman Back to Basics from the Rolling Stones, of course, the music on vinyl single edition of that album. Speaking of Stones, or Stone and Temple Pilots, we got number 4, a couple copies of the music on vinyl version 180 gram audio file of the STP album No 4, number 4. Music on vinyl from the B-52s as well. Dance This Mess Around. This is a greatest hit. So Party Out of Bounds is on here. Dirty Back Road. Dance the Mess Around, of course. Rock Lobster, Strobe Light, Planet Claire, 52 Girls, and Private Idaho. Some cool stuff. Should sound good. We mentioned this last week, and I had a couple people jump on it almost instantly. So I ordered more. Everybody got one. Heather got one. Abby, you're getting one of these as well. But I got another copy of the Clash Hits Back. It's a triple LP, music on vinyl, every single Clash song you could ever really need or want. And then finally, speaking of orders that were not picked up, this one has been back ordered forever, and then 2 weeks prior to that. But we finally did get some copies of Kid Rock's Greatest Hits. This has been on order for someone, and I tried calling that person after like 6 months, and the phone number was no longer connected. So if you are the person who ordered this ages ago, hey, it's here, and we've got one for you set aside. Stop in. If not, we'll have a few more of them as well. Miracles of modern technology. Okay. Speaking of that, that's a quick look. Check the video out for the vintage vinyl. That, by the way, the Miles Davis is all but gone. I think there's only one copy of the Miles Davis stuff left. So check that out as well. But going back to and I'm checking my time here, make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Watch for the new releases coming up. Later on today, we'll talk about next Friday's releases and then hope for the best that they're going to get in. But we're hanging around the 815, 816 subscribers. Lots of folks watch that aren't subscribed. I'm asking you, please hit that subscribe button. But one of the things that is coming up on this, it's not next week, but we did finally get word, and this is back in the system, that the new Jack White, not this one, this is Fear of Dawn, but there's another Jack White album coming out. We've put in a pre-order for a lot of those indie exclusives. So, and I forget the title offhand, I apologize. But if you want the new Jack White that's coming up, check out the show that we got later coming up, the new release show later on this afternoon. And then let me know if you want one of those copies, the indie exclusive copies reserved for you. So in the interim, again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Check out that show later on today about new releases. It'll be probably about 10, 15 minutes long. I hope to keep that time down. It really depends on it. Be watching for our Record Store Day preview coming up sometime next week. We'll let you know when that is. Don't forget the RSD Drop is on June 18th, 1 week from today. And just as a reminder, our doors will open again at 10 a.m. next Saturday. Not early, but 10 a.m. our normal time Saturday with a live just prior to that. We'll do that. And the preview sometime either the night before or Thursday night. One of those two, we will do the RSD preview. And then, again, for those of you just tuning in, during the RSD Drop next week, we will have, we'll pass out numbers in the morning per normal for when the doors open at 10. And those will go into an entry form to give away a $50 gas card to some lucky winner. And there will be some smaller amount gas cards in the mystery bags when we put those out as well. So In the interim, we wish you guys a great rest of weekend. Please enjoy yourself. We here at Radio Wasteland are going to do the same. I'll be here today from, well, now when we open the doors until 6 p.m. Tomorrow, Sunday, from 12 noon until 5 p.m. Closed on Monday and Tuesday to get ready for the big week of the RSD drop, but I'll probably be around anyway. Shoot me a message, call the store if you are interested in pre-ordering anything that we'll cover a little bit later on today, Saturday. And if you miss that show, by the way, live, when it previews, rather, just remember you've got until Sunday evening to let me know if you want something pre-ordered for that following Friday. And then shortages and shipping delays aside, we'll do our best to get that stuff for you. All right, folks. Well, you have a good one, and we will talk to you next Saturday just prior to said drop from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland. Thanks a lot and have a great weekend. Appreciate you guys being here.